All right. Good evening from beautiful Brunswick, Maine. I know it's raining out, but still, any night in Brunswick, Maine is a beautiful, beautiful night in Brunswick, Maine. So I'm going to kind of jump right into the song as I've been doing recently, and we'll chit chat after. But first, to all those joining me, all those tuning in, adult beverages or otherwise, tea, whatever, soda, milk. Raise a glass with me. Cheers. Chin chin, chin chin. Hope all is well. And as I said, we'll get right to it. Although I'm going to make sure my fingers are dry. I've made that mistake a couple of times over the last few days. Having wet fingers and playing the guitar. Not very good. The old man didn't know what brought him down that day, but there he stood upon the rocks, looking across the bay. He knew he found the reason when the fog it did subside, and revealed the old ship repeat its final ride. He was lost in a legend, taken by her tale, but it was very real to him when he saw those ghostly sails. What to someone seemed eerie, to him felt right in place, when he saw what quickly passes through and doesn't leave a trace. The dash that sailed the privateer back in 1815. They were off to find riches, but never more were seen, except by those upon the shore at the edge of night. And no one ever saw the crew in the dwindling light. He had heard of the ship from the men who sailed the sea. None of them had ever seen it, but it had stopped the legacy. And the lack of sightings didn't cause a lot of strife, for the legend said to see the ship would foretell the end of life. He was lost in a legend, taken by her tale, but it was very real to him when he saw those ghostly sails. What to someone seemed eerie, to him put right in place, when he saw what quickly passes through and doesn't leave a trace. He thought of the lost ship's journey and the stories left untold. Did they live life to the fullest while chasing guns and gold? Is it so bad to just fade away instead of meeting a certain end, when in the hearts of others your journey doesn't have an end? He went back to his cottage and he poured 2 shots of rum. Then he chased them down with 2 shots more and dared the ship to come. He had found his treasure before he met the gale, so he made his peace with God above and raised his final sail. He was lost in a legend, taken by a tale, but it was very real to him when he saw those ghostly sails. What to someone seemed eerie, to him put right in place, when he saw what quickly passes through and doesn't leave a trace. He was lost in a legend, taken by her tale, but it was very real to him when he saw those ghostly sails. What to someone seemed eerie, to him, him felt right in place, when he saw what quickly passes through and doesn't leave a trace. Yeah, a little bit of an oops on that mess. So, for those that don't know, I've never, ever played songs that I didn't write except for one. That's the only song that I've ever attempted to write and play on the guitar, and it's called Lost in a Legend. And it's actually, oh, by the way, those tuned in, you have your drink. Cheers, cheers. I want to see it in the feed. Cheers. There's actually a story that, I don't want to say real life, but it's a real ghost story about Harpswell, about a privateer going off in the War of 1812 and disappearing, but yet, over time, for at least, the next 50 years after, down in South Harpswell, you could see at dusk, right about this time of day, you can see kind of a ghost ship going by, and nobody ever sees a crew on it. And it really was, when somebody did see the ship, according to the legend, it would be followed by somebody dying. So, so I put my own little twist on it with the song. So those of you just tuning in, cheers. I see more people go back and listen to the song, but did my own little twist on it. Hopefully a little positive spin. And oh, hey Frank, how's everybody? So that was my attempt at songwriting. And a little trivia tonight. I can say that I am an award-winning professional musician, but kind of like in the petroleum distribution engineer type of way, get someone who pumps gas. When I was in middle school and then again in high school, I won or earned or was awarded awards because I was in band and I was in jazz band. I got the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award at my high school graduation because I had been in the jazz band and had been, kind of like more, I'd stuck it through for band for a long time with the same music teacher who followed through junior high school and then into high school. That was pretty neat. And it's also an award that it's actually been won by a lot of prominent musicians, except they've gone on and had music careers and been really good. A lot of great musicians, even Trey Parker's even won the award because all the music you see at South Park, because of Trey Parker. And so I've won the same award that Trey Parker won. So that's pretty cool. So an award winning. So you say, okay, what about professional? What's the professional part? Well, the professional and the award-winning professional musician part is if you ever go to Burns Irish Pub and you go for Irish night and you bring an instrument and you attempt to play it, they give you free beer. So compensation makes you a professional. Also, you could say my time in the Boy Scouts working at summer camp, I was a hired staff and I sang songs as part of that job. Again, professional musician. So I am an award-winning professional musician. So all professional or non-professional musicians out there are people that just like music or just people like to celebrate and have a toast. Please raise your glasses. Please raise your glasses. And cheers. Cheers to all of you. So just a few hellos. Jeremy McElfresh has been walking. Awesome. Mark's pretty loyal. Ray Began's been pretty loyal. Sue, good to see you again. Frank Gilcrease has been pretty loyal. Michelle's been pretty loyal. Oh, and even Kathy Higgins again. And even my wife watches the show. So I know I've made it. That even my wife would want to watch it. So kind of a little note. Most of the songs that I've played, with the exception of Come Monday, most of the songs up to this point I've played to some degree of regularity, just never really for people before these last few weeks. Some I've had to polish up really fast. Some I'd only maybe attempted to learn a couple of the chords from in the past, and then now I really need to learn it for real, and I've had to learn them in a short amount of time to try to keep up one song a day. So my challenge is tomorrow. I'm going to play 3 songs that I've only ever picked up this past couple of days. So this could be crash and burn. It could be half decent, but there are also songs tomorrow night for the triple dose, Friday night triple dose. There are also songs that are kind of pretty happy. They're kind of country in tune, and they pretty much have the same theme of just, hey, it's Friday night and let's just have fun. So, but you married him. And Nate Colby's watching. My wife's calling me a dork. That's about right. So, all of you tuning in, again, cheers. You know, keeping good spirits. Let's keep going until they finally give us the green light and we go back into the world again. I don't know what it'll be like. Maybe it'll be like people that have been underground forever and they come out into the sunlight and we're going to be like, ah! But, oh well. Aaron's retort was, I was just as much of a dork back then. It's supposed to be his biggest friend. Michelle, you know how that works. You're married too. You know that's not exactly how that works. Oh, and Barb. So those of you who I'll announce it one more time. One more. Cheers. Those who didn't see it, go back and watch the beginning. There's the song, the one song I've ever attempted to write. I played tonight. So if you want to check it out, and it's based on a real ghost story from around here, which is pretty cool. But other than that, hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you tomorrow.